7% of French people are obese, while 30% of Americans are. The average portion size in Paris was 25% smaller than that in Philadelphia, said Jeannie Davis, WebMD, August 22nd, 2003. Now that is a big difference when we are talking about people's diets and their healthy eating. From this, we can see that France is definitely different in their food culture compared to the United States. Today, I am talking about the French food culture with their healthy eating, meals of the day, and their meal habits. First, we're going to start with healthy eating. Liz Moody from MindBodyGreen.com on April 4th, 2017, gave us a list of 14 different ways the French stay healthy. Now, I won't read you all, but I definitely read some important ones, starting with the French don't snack. I definitely snack a lot more than I should, and I can see why they stay healthier because of not snacking. Another one is there isn't takeout. From this, they are having to make more meals at home and know what they are putting in their meals. This may have changed in recent times, though. They also say that ancient grains are a culinary staple. They don't diet, which is surprising to hear as an American who hears all about the new trend diet that's hanging out over there. They also say who you eat with is as important as what you eat. So, mealtimes aren't just about food, they're about the people you're with and what conversations you make. That will lead us on to our next topic, which is meals of the day. Now, their meals of the day in France are similar to those of ours with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, though they do have some differences in the way they are set up. We'll start with breakfast, which for us is supposed to be a large meal of the day. Frederick Bibard from TalkinFrench.com on October 2nd, 2013, said that breakfast is the lightest meal of the day. It consists of sliced bread with jelly or jam and some coffee, tea, or hot chocolate served in bowls. A little different than the United States. Now, for lunch in the United States, it is definitely a grab-and-go option and to eat and get back to work or school. In France, Frederick Bibard said lunch is a leisurely affair. Traditionally, it is a 2-hour break. It has several courses, starting with salad or soup, followed by the main dish, and then dessert. Sounds delicious. Now, dinner is similar in the way that this is a time to get with family, bond, and talk about their day. Frederick Bibard said that it has several courses, starting with appetizers and ending with dessert, though a cheese course may be inserted after the main dish. The main dish is usually meat or fish, is served with vegetables, pasta, potatoes, or rice. The cheese course can be replaced by yogurt, dessert as fresh fruit, or on the weekends pastry, and bread and wine is definitely present. Now that dinner seems very similar to the dinners we have in America, though it is interesting how they use fresh fruit as dessert instead of those pastries all the time. A healthier choice. Next, we're going to talk about the produce and meal habits that are used in France and how they are similar to those we use in the United States. Frederick Bibard from TalkinFrench.com on October 2nd, 2013, tells us about how meat and vegetables are used and what are used in France. Meats are often the center attraction of the meal. Beef, pork, poultry, game meats, and charcuterie, which is ham, sausage, and cold cuts, are favorites, similar to that of the United States. Vegetables, the most fresh and ripe, are picked and prepared carefully. These are cooked into side dishes or part of the main course. Lettuce, leafy greens, tomatoes, onions, string beans, carrots, zucchini, and several others are used, along with truffles and mushrooms. That also sounds pretty similar to that we use in the United States, though they seem to put extra care in making sure vegetables are available with every meal. Next, we're going to talk about breads and cheeses. Definitely a staple in the American diet as well. Frederick Bibard from TalkinFrench.com on October 2nd, 2013 said that breads are common in meals, especially breakfast and dinner. Bread types range from simple to elaborate. As you can see in this picture, there's a ton of different kinds of bread, and I'm sure there's a lot more than that's in that picture. Now, cheese is definitely a staple in my diet as being from Wisconsin. Now, cheeses are among the things the French can't live without. It's always served as part of a meal right after the main course and before dessert. France is home to about 500 different types of cheeses, each region producing their own kind of cheese. That's a lot of cheese. As we can tell from this presentation, the France diet and food culture is different to the United States, but it is similar in ways of cheeses and breads and having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Today I talked about the different eating habits and healthy eating and meals of the day that are used in the French culture. Thank you.